I seriously keep forgetting to check my mic before I plug it in. Oh my glock. Okay. Is it on? Should be on. Okay. It's a normal day today. I don't know. But there is a few things to talk about. You know. Don't know if you've noticed, but Tekken can do no right. Wish I was being sarcastic, and I wish it was the way around, but nope. Tekken can do no right. Well, at least not Tekken 8 anyway. But before I jump into it, I hope you guys have had a good day or night, wherever, what time it is, where you are right now. And glad to have you here in my tiny circle of Mavenry and ninjutsu and watching me fail to do basic-ish for Tekken despite playing for 2 years now. Actually, hold up. 5 years. Had to remember I got my PS4 in 2020. But, there's good news and bad news. I'm gonna hit you with the good news. Good news is Stellar Blade is embracing mods. Bad news is Tekken 8 is... I changed it back. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. I changed it back. I thought it was fun. But Fandom's waking up. They're no longer, you know, sitting still, sitting pretty, kissing up to Tekken and Harada's. So, yeah. The only problem is, it's a little bit too late, you know? So many kiss-uppery that by the time we realize it's a bad thing, the fandom is, like, already too deep in the jizz. Having a degree in 2025 is pointless because of AI. I mean, yeah. Glad I never went to college. It'd be a waste of money. Time. Like, what am I gonna do? Writing degree. No one's hiring a writer like that. It's no longer using it through the workforce. Now you have to make your own way because schools can't be trusted because of indoctrination. Having a degree is pointless. You graduate your penitentiary sentence of high school and then get to moving. Well, you're lucky. It's France, so... Heck. It's probably not expensive there, but... probably used to it. I don't know. But other than that... yeah. Tekken Fandom's waking up. They're no longer with the buffoonery. And what's funny is that Dragunov's getting a new outfit. I'm just like, bro, are we literally gonna have to wait 3 years? Where the freak is Raven's other outfit? His freaking enemy gets... what am I saying? What am I saying? Like... that's not my character. I'm over here trying to support both Ravens, but I only really care about one of them. Don't tell anyone I said that. Yeah, that's trash. Imagine having a degree just to work at France McDonald's. Like, I'm not gonna use any of the knowledge I here. I know basic maths, I know people skills, and I'm a teenager that just got out of high school. Hire me, please. I don't want to be broke. Like, America's job system is so flawed. Like, they expect you to have 2 to 3 years of experience for an entry-level job. I got turned down for a couple of them. I'm like, bro, what the freak? It's like experience. Where you think I'm gonna get it from? I swear, man. flawed as heck. It's ridiculous. But, yeah. It's the fact that you can delay some of her moves. Like what? I can pause here. Like, I can pause here. It doesn't have to be, like, straight up. I can literally hold. That's crazy. The delay sometimes is nuts. Major? What? Right. Yeah, that makes sense, Garson. That's nuts. France is crazy. Higher education? Bruh, please. That's why I don't take college seriously as a freaking thing to do. This one match is just not connecting, and this one guy is all I'm getting. We're hopping into ranked. Let me see. Do I still have a 4 to 5? Nope. That's nuts. That's not surprising. But yeah, I don't take college seriously. You go in, waste 4 years of your life to come out and not be guaranteed a job in the field you studied. Unless it's something like a doctor or a lawyer, but most of the world doesn't want doctors and lawyers. But other than that collaboration that has is crazy. Only medicine, yep, exactly. Garson, yep. Me and Garson are pretty much thinking the same thing right now. Doctors and lawyers. That's a mind sink right there, bro. But enough about college. I don't want to talk about more penitentiary stuff. Good conversation though. Or an engineer? What? Never cared about those? Yeah. Same. I mean, I'm not scared of blood, but not enough to want to scissor into people, cause like my intrusive thoughts might kick in and I might accidentally put some more holes into someone before sewing them up. They might wake up with more like bandages, be like, where did these come from? I got a little pokey with my scalpel. And if I was a lawyer, I'd be terrible at it, because I'd be like, he's a certified, I'd like, my defendant is probably going to be someone who did something really bad, and I'm going to be like, instead of defending him, I'm going to be like, this bro's a certified pedophile. Be like, what the freak? My client goes to jail and I've become the worst lawyer because I can't defend criminals. Even though that's like 90% of a lawyer's job. Engineer, I had a good engineer class, I'm not gonna lie. I was really good at 3D modeling, like building 3D models. There was this one software we always used called 3D Paint. I was really good at that, but then we stopped using it, so yeah. Jin should marry Zhao Yu. I'm done. I mean, that's pretty much the plan, right? But I really hope they don't have another kid. Them repeating the cycle is not gonna help Tekken or the story. It just makes all these Mishima and Kazama and Zhao Yu look stupid. Makes all these women look stupid. The whole point of your storyline is to bring peace. Now you're just making more mess of everything because you decided to conceive another child who's gonna inherit the devil gene. Like, wear some protection, or don't do it at all. That would benefit the world of Tekken very much if you guys just grew old and died. But yeah, people are... Speaking of, the new Karate Kid collab, Tekken handles collaborations very poorly. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, I'm not just saying that because I'm dooming here. Tekken literally cannot handle collaborations correctly. When it's a collaboration, it's either heck of expensive that most of the fandom will not be able to buy, or it's pointless in-game stuff that's not even with actual effort. My two examples: Nike shoes that nobody asked for, barely anyone uses actually. Oh yeah, and the Chipotle thing. That was pointless. It was literally just a Chipotle t-shirt. Like what? And a few in-game items. It would have been cooler if some characters got a giant taco costume, you know? I want to see Lee wearing a hot dog. That would be dope. But, you know, Tekken doesn't know how to handle collaborations, and instead of giving us karate gi for characters that would have been cool, like their own stylized version or whatever, they gave us a freaking boring hoodie with boring letters. And now Urban Square is the stage where they push the advertisements. Yep, this is Tekken. Get advertised at aggressively in one stage, and buy next product. They are really in an effort to show that Tekken is literally just a cash grab. A desperate, soulless cash grab. Like, they're too busy fixing the game because Nakasu helped freak it up in the first place, which means less time putting heart into actual customization, like character interactions. I bet that story is gonna be trash too, because there's no way you can tell me that Fakuram is gonna be the main character somehow, and somehow he's supposed to be interesting. Yeah, right. Goes about the same interesting as my hips. Key thing is, I don't have any. I swear, playing this with my thumbs is nuts. But, yeah. I mean, I think it pretty much is. After the final characters are revealed, that's what the plan is, right? I highly doubt they're gonna go the extra mile of separating the story. Look at it from the dev's point of view. Do you want to spend an extra 48 hours also fixing the game as well? I don't know why people follow me on PSN. I don't check my followers like that. I literally have a Twitter. Bro, what? Oh my god. I'm getting follower notifications. I should probably turn that off. After stream. I thought that was the plan, but like, back to what I was saying. Look at it from the dev's point of view. You want to spend an extra month or so making individual side stories for an entire minute or two? Or do you just want to cram all of these characters into one thing so you don't have to do the other times after doing the first one? Honestly, if I were a dev, I'd be like, can we just stop working on Tekken 8 and start working on Tekken 9? That would be my opinion, but from that specific question, I would just be like, alright, let's cram these 4 characters into a story so I can go back to normal work of trying to balance someone else's mess. I think they're gonna do a story DLC with all 4 characters, but I'm not entirely sure. I thought that was like the plan since season 1. But who knows? After season 1's disaster of Heihachi messing up everything and completely neglecting his epic send-off, then, yeah. Somehow they're gonna find a way to make Sakura more important than he should be in that story if they do go that. But who knows? But it's funny how the bears are just now getting a costume. The bears. I've seen some people whine about outfits. Be like, why don't the bears have more outfits? They're freaking bears. It's unpopular, that's why. What do you want me to do? Make a freaking costume for a character that barely anyone touches? Like I said earlier, mainstay shouldn't be a reason Panda returns. Nobody wants to play! What happened? This is making me want to cut off stream early. Why doth nobody want to play with thine heels? I kid you not though, I've been on a Nier marathon, and I don't mean like watching the Nier anime. I should though. Basically a retelling of Nier Automata. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, I've been listening to Song of the Ancients. Which one is it? There's a specific one. The specific one. Da 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 da. Ew. Bruh. 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 Okay, bruh. No! I got so many questions. Okay, sorry, I cut it short. It was Song of the Ancients. I forgot which one it was. Song of the Ancients. Where the freak is it at? Do 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 do. Tu slamem. Song of the Ancients Atonement. Bro, I usually cry when I freaking play a game, but Nier almost had me in tears. It was 8 phases of anguish. I was like, dang, Nier almost cried playing Nier. I was like, bro, this is beautiful and sad enough to make me cry, and I usually don't cry ever. So I was just my controller like trying to laugh it off. Like, oh, man. Nier Automata is a crazy game. I'm not that desperate! I'm not that desperate! Like, I've been listening to the freaking instrumental and boy, woo! Same, Garson, same. I just really, I like Nier. One day I should stream it. That would be funny. One day I should re-stream Nier so you guys can see the possible heartbreak I would go through again. Junk is sad. Like, they went through so many things that were like human. Religion, a zombie apocalypse but with robots, A logic virus infection that somehow reminded me of World War Z. Suicide, families, a lot of human stuff, even though the literal characters weren't human. It was very Nier Automata is a very good game. But oh my god, sometimes while playing it, I just wanted to rip my eyeballs out and just sit there and take it all in. Oh my god. One day I gotta restream. I gotta stream Nier. It's a good. I loved every part of it, but I haven't touched it since I beat it. I'm like, I'm staying away. You are dangerous. Props to the dude who made it. I need a sequel, like, immediately. Please. You know, can we set this up like Stellar Blade? Big game gets a well-deserved sequel. Need to know what happens with A2 when 9S is dead. Quiet? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. He put you in a timeout, bro. You over here telling me to be quiet? Don't make me freaking boot you out the freaking chat. Over here. You tripping, bro. But yeah, dear, oh my god, just think. It's so sad. In the end, Pascal's children still died. This is my stream. Get the frick on. Boy, if you don't get the frick on, I'm done. Yeah. Hopefully I get a battle. I'm dying here. I need a battle, man. But I hope you guys have been having a good day, or at least normal day. Better than I'm having, cause what the freak? What the literal freak? Like, come on, man. This is ridiculous. Finally! Please don't kick me. Wow. The one time we have 4 full bars for each other. I don't know about that. That's crazy. I keep forgetting I changed it back. Crap. You can't clip me for this! Like Major said, all fighting game players are gooners. It's not possible to be a fighting game player and not like a character. You goon, too goon, or not too goon? That is the question Harada asked when he designed most of these female characters. Too bad most of them are ungoodable too due to age. Well, at least the one that everyone wants to go into is still underage. Just turn her 18, bro. It's getting weird. Just turn her 18, bro. I wasn't paying attention. It was my fault. Okay, how? Why? Why did she do that? I was trying to go back. We. My God. Oh my God. That music be crazy. To get out of here, bro. That quality just dropped. Now, someone else. The only thing about the future, guys, is pain. Endless and mortal pain. Remember that. Okay, what? Oh, do that. Okay, what? Dang. The last throat of trickery. Job in tech? Bro, that ain't even certain for real, for real. GG's? Right? GG's? Is he gonna kick me out? I literally cannot tell what the freak just happened. I can't tell if that was my end or his end. Not that we're talking about butts here, but being in tech isn't even certain. My ex had to change his major and he was doing coding. So that ain't even certain. Making my way down, walking fast. Anyway, Tekken versus DOA versus Virtua Fighter. That's not ever gonna happen. A three-way fighting game crossover is never gonna happen. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Sad to say it, but it's never gonna happen. Cause that's not realistic. Three-way cross. Soon we might be in a world where, oh my god. Soon we might be in a world where human creation is outlawed and the only thing that can be made must be produced by an AI. But, you know, who knows? Who knows, bro? Hello, why are y'all, why can't y'all just, oh my god, I can't even be mad about it. Like, bro, y'all kinda depressed out. My game don't already work. Y'all already talking, the future, blah blah blah. Come on, bro. Don't pull me in. Let's talk about something positive. How, like the fact that we're all alive, you know? I have returned after 2 hours of Tekken 8. Was fun for an hour and a half. Jeez. 2 hours? That right there is crazy. I'd be lucky if I could even get 1 hour a day. Not like crazy. That's literally just me. Be a crime to hold up. This might be a brain dead thought, but you think it would be a crime to become an AI where you androids out on the street and they make money for you? Is that, you think that would be a crime? Cause maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We'll never know. It could be something, you know, become a AI pimp P. Diddy. Corner, bro. Let me just shut up. It could be possible. It could be possible. I mean, you to jail. No actual humans were out on the street. Bots, as one might call them. No, but like, hold on. If you did it with people who are into anime and games, really make off of Chun-Li, Lara Croft, you could literally. Okay, I think it's left. I think I should shut up. Live now? Bro is saying live. Money to go anywhere. Yeah, okay. Let me just walk outside and... Bro, I don't even got money to get in the club. Get out. Please, man. But I'm not gonna talk about pimping out love bots, because that would be terrible. I'm just saying, you know, you'd make a lot of money off certain characters. You just have to find the right combination in the right corners of the world. They'd probably go hot in California, you know. People that lonely. But let me shut up. This is getting to the weird corners. I'm not trying to endorse anyone putting the Lars and going out with an android, because that's just bad, man. That's just down bad. Oh, can I? Alright. I'm both. Caught in 4K. I said I'm not trying to endorse people going out with bots. What? And like, bots might be be down bad enough to go one. I mean, of course I'm gonna get a Maven bot if they ever like freaking put those out to the public, like duh. But I'm not gonna be down bad to the point where I actually start going out with it. Like, it's a freaking robot. Just teach me ninjutsu. I ain't trying to get physical. Physical. Sorry, that's really good aiming. Con 4K. You haven't even learned how to clip yet, bro. Watch after this stream, Phoenix is gonna send me a clip of myself. And be like, what you say? This was you hours ago, bro. I'm just saying, you know, bots are the future. Become a pimp. Become P. Diddy, but with androids. But don't actually do everything P. Diddy did. Like, if you're in the music entertainment industry, oh man, you're making bank, but that's kind of a bad idea. It's kind of a bad idea, because once you start getting into passed away singer territory, that's when it gets risky. Because then it's like, you make an Aaliyah bot, and then everyone's up in arms like, okay, she's back, and it's like, she's not really back, that's just the music industry trying to make more money off of her name. Becomes kind of questionable, because it's like, you're trying to bring someone who's been dead for several years back and make money off of them, because people would literally kill to get into a concert to see a certain passed away celebrity perform. Where it gets really risky is when there starts to be conversations about a Michael Jackson bot running around. But I think we have enough impersonators for that. There's literally a whole guy in Spain that looks like Michael Jackson, and he's never seen a surgery table ever in his life. Ganger. I want to see how ugly I am on someone else's body. Top 10 things. That would go hard. That would go hard, Phoenix. I'm not even gonna lie. A song with Aaliyah Biggie? Yo, that would go hard. Oh. You know what else would go hard? That would go hard. Nah, Leah, Michael, and Janet. Let's put the trio in there. Hold up, we cooking, but like, yeah, that's the only. That is probably the music industry is probably the only gray area where I don't fully support them getting a hold of androids. They already got rights to a lot of people's music, so I wouldn't put it past them to try and replicate dead celebrities. Trying to find a man. And voice actors? Yeah. Robin Williams? Unsho? Oh my god. I will literally be so freaking worried if Japan is like, we freaking replicated Unsho. If you don't know who that is, he's the original voice actor for Heihachi since Tekken 5. If they did that, I would be like, alright, nothing's off limits and we're all heading toward a world of democracy. At that point, we'd probably be advanced enough to create our own superheroes, which would be even worse because, let's be honest, you like Batman, you just don't want to deal with the medical bills and coma Batman. Imagine trying to rob a store so you can feed yourself. Bro comes along and breaks every bone in your body, is like, I don't care, you broke the law. You'd be like, I just wanted some food. I even remember? Bro, I was born the same year Aaliyah died. Nah. Nah, bro. Nah. I was alive when Aaliyah passed away. Literally. I wasn't even a thought when Biggie got shot. Like, the freak? I'm 22, duh! I hate life. If you hated life, you would have been dead by now, Garth. You don't hate life. You just hate your living situation. And circumstances. Understandable. That might seem harsh, but legit. People who say they hate life, I don't know. From my one odd acquaintance where she was ranting about suicidal people. I'm probably gonna get demonetized for this, but she was laughing at them. I was like, good thing no, this is suicidal. This is terrible. And she was like, I freaking hate life. I don't want to be here. And maybe suicidal. And it's like, if you don't want to be here, just kill yourself. Like, what are you so afraid of? I'm like, what? The class was just in shock that she said that. Like, you're obviously not suicidal if you hadn't killed yourself. Like, if you hate life that much, just kill yourself, bro. She was it was so bad. Everybody was just in shock. You know, some things shouldn't be said out loud, and despite that being a whole entire truth, everyone was just like, dang, girl. The principal almost walked in on that conversation. It was terrible. Yep. I swear, man, high school kids are a different breed of unhinged, crazy, or dumb. Sometimes all three. But, yeah. If the stream gets taken down, it's because of this specific part in the conversation. That girl is crazy. A different breed of real and crazy. Jeez, man. I don't regret my decisions. Do I hate life? But I do hate the fact that summer keeps Georgia alive. Hey look, it's Mr. Jaguar, man! I really like the fact that his boots have paw prints. He walks on the sand at night. Do people think a giant beast just roamed through the beach? Genuine question. It's out here in Oakland? Yeah. Boop. BT Dubs, it's not looking good for Diddy. I've been keeping up with his case because I watch Abba preach. Abba's freaking crazy. Bro's funny, but he's freaking crazy. He was like, I put on my wig and I feel creepy. I'm like, what? Like, Abba preach be hilarious though. Skiddy geek, skiddy geek, ski. These were perfectly timed, yo. That was so perfectly timed. Oh my god. Bless you, by the way. Bruh. King is like 6'3". Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Tekken needs more villains? Yes. Tekken needs more villains and more characters. The roster's bloated with too many people who hate both sides of the argument of Mishima and G Corporation. I'm like, bro, can we need someone, can we get someone doesn't care and just to get, like, we need some questionable characters. I'm not peak where it's like you don't really know if he's a villain or not. You just question whether or not his motives are correct, even though they're for kind of the right reasons. We need some more villains. I'm sick and tired of people being on the good side. Like, duh. Godly villains that last longer than one game? Nah, adding more godly villains just makes the whole thing bloated. I'm good with Azazel, because once you start adding more godly villains, then it becomes like DC's multiverse. Ugh. Like, I don't want to add more freaking Mary Sue-ish to the pot. We already have 4 Mary Sues called the Mishimas. And if you don't think that the Mishimas are Mary Sues, I can give you 3 reasons right now. They are literally Mary Sues, and it's not that hard to see. 1, inexplainable plot armor. Characters should hate them for small but devious actions don't. 3, they can't die for some reason, especially Heihachi. 4, no one else is more powerful than them than each other, but they still manage to fail to kill each other, which doesn't make sense either. 4, everyone who isn't on Heihachi or Kazuya's side is a cheerleader for Jin, who also is part of the problem, and just happens to ignore all the crappy things he's done before Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. But mostly Tekken 6. But they are Mary Sues. They are. You know, Sweet Phoenix, you know, cool, but the Mishimas basically are Mary Sues. Or the male version calls Gary Sues. Paul's as strong as anymore. Or Heihachi killed a whole clan of Devil Gene users. Paul is nowhere anymore. Or universe, and he sure ain't even the strongest in the game either. At least, but nope. That's old lore, bro. If fight again right now, Paul would get because Paul and machine characters. People keeping up with Tekken 8 obviously gonna remember the lore from older games. So that to be true anymore. Bro, you can call Ogre a real villain. Ogre's been cucked. Ogre's been cucked. He's been ruined by Jin. He's been ruined by Paul. Bro is a small-time loser dressed in a giant Aztecian suit thinking he's the boss. Bro is a cooked piece of green meat with muscles. Ogre's ruined. That ain't even a real boss anymore. Bro's just a punching bag with arms and legs. Ogre ain't even a real villain anymore. Bro went from great to nah fam, you ain't it anymore. Like, you can't even call Ogre a villain. Bro is just a punching bag for everyone else at this point. He's been ruined by June, so that makes him kind of pointless. If June can beat him easily through a retcon, then pretty much anyone can, so I wouldn't take Ogre seriously. Azazel surpassed Ogre? Well, duh, it's Azazel. That's not really surprising. But, yeah. Oh my god, where is everyone? I wanna fight! Anyone got internet? I will literally play Yoshimitsu so you can clap my cheeks. I just wanna play something. I just wanna play people.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist, Master Raven.
I do, but I'm eating. Alright, that's fair. Skiddy kink, skiddy boom. Wait a minute! Hold up. I just remembered something. Genuinely just remembered something. Hold up. You stay hungry? No, but there has been times where I didn't eat and my mom literally hit on me and being mortal and didn't want to stuff my face. Kid you not, like I would write until my hands start shaking, then I'd be like, oh, gotta eat now because I don't want to pass out. It used to be a serious problem when I was fresh out of high school. I'm not hungry. I literally ate a bowl, well, 2 bowls of cereal before I turned on stream. I'm not hungry, bro. I need to test out something. I think the picture has, I think the shame of the picture has literally left me. My shame, the shame part of my brain has freaking shrunk. Okay, so this unlocked. I forgot this was here. Okay, a few things unlocked that I noticed, but I don't care enough to actually go and check all of them, really. Skiddy gink, skiddy boom. Anywho. Oh, Cherry Hunter? Yeah, I like it too. It's pretty nice. I wonder if I should make Adam Hunter, but I'm not gonna buy Leroy for a customization. Just her in a suit? No! I already have a suit outfit. It's called preset number 3. I forgot to change the thing here. Yeah. Alright, I think we're good. Whoop. No. Jeez. Yes. Did it change it? Hold up. Did I accidentally change it? Undercover agent? I was just doing Cherry Hunter. I wasn't really thinking. I don't know. A woman with long hair wearing a suit does things to me. Same, Phoenix. Same, bro. Same. That's why I wasn't really surprised when Zafina and Tekken 7 started wearing a suit, and now Lydia's doing it. Who you think they got it from? Who you think they got it from, huh? Before Zafina and freaking Midia started copying the drip, who you think they got it from, bro? Women in suits. It's not a freaking trope for no reason. Women in suits. Cause suit pants be fitting nicely, and women in suits be yeah. This is literally one of my best outfits. I really like neon colors that hurt your eyes, if you couldn't already tell. I have too many gun outfits. I need to sue Junder for emotional damages. I will never forget the day he shot me up and won. He was playing Armor King. I was like, I'm freaking leaving. I was so pissed. I didn't actually leave the lobby, but it was terrible. Some of my outfits are gone. I think I had... We're not gonna talk about that one. I used to customize Jack, but it stopped. My one June fit. Shamona. Yeah. And then of course, the hot Spaniard. In reference to my Dance Central 3 phase. What anime show you want to be in? Ruby. Definitely Ruby. You know. Cause I would be dope. I would be that one character that somehow all who, despite nearly dying, and despite nearly not knowing anything about being a huntsman, my semblance would be something super crazy, but really awesome. Or it would just be me, but like amplified. Like, she carries around candy all the time. You don't understand how her semblance works. How does it work exactly? She gets power from eating sweets. It's unhealthy, but she doesn't have any cavities. Huh. Like, be a character, Ruby. Hopefully someone that doesn't freaking kill by a grave. Cause that would be so disappointing. Imagine seeing me be like, guys, that's my character! I get freaking clamped up by a Nevermore and I'm like, it was a bird! That's so disappointing. What about you? Each and every character since T5? That sounds like a lot of unnecessary work. What about you guys? What anime would you guys want to be in? I'm gonna go over your answers. It's like a lot of work customizing every character? Jeez. Listen to Art Court is a trip. Speaking of trips. Trip. Do. Dang, man. Wait, what? Holy freaking crap! I skipped a chapter! I'm such a freaking idiot! I'm such a freaking idiot! Hold up! Oh my god! Freaking idiot, bro! I'm such a freaking idiot! I'm sorry. try not to fangirl, but I completely thought it was too jumped ahead. No! Now I'm in a freaking dilemma. I can't tell if I want to stream or just geek out on this one chapter right now. I freaking skipped it. Oh my god, no. He's drunk. Sorry. I'm sorry you guys had to hear that. Bleach? Slice of life anime? Bleach? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Some of the fight scenes for Bleach, yeah, that's understandable. I get it. Sorry, I had to geek out over my OTP. This is the chapter she was talking about! And I didn't even see it! I feel so stupid! I can't believe I freaking skipped it over! Okay, hold up. I need to write this because it's either gonna be dumb or it's something kinda weird. I can't be listening to Forget Me Not. That's gonna be horrible. Yay. Getting an old school song stuck in your head. Alright, what the freak is up with this ring chapter, bro? What did you do and why are you drunk? Get drunk? I mean, get high, but like, if you give a shark an alcohol-laced, fish, is that illegal? Do they get drunk? Do they start, like, not swimming? Okay, these are dangerous questions. My FBI agent is like, good thing she doesn't actually know any of the stuff she's talking about. Oh my god, you're drunk, you cold fish? Why? Bro is tipsy right now. That's so hard to imagine, you know? Like, sure, they're technically both adults right now, but like, the idea of Shark Boy being drunk is ridiculous to my brain. Like, bro already curses like a sailor, probably. So this is just weird. But then again, it wouldn't make sense if his wife was drunk. Huh. The things I think about is ridiculous. It wouldn't make sense, but it's not exact. Hold up. While I'm thinking about this, I might as well continue. Yeah. Practice. Once you hear about Future Funk, you never go back. It's like going black. But get demonetized one day. I'm about to get demonetized one day. Actually, hold up. I just something. Sure, Leo's a female, but like, watch me work my magic in customization real. Tickety ponytail, but it's about to be something. Time. Watch out, y'all. Watch out. The stylist is coming. I don't have any outfits to borrow, but I know what I'm doing. What is going on here? What is going on here? Like, legit, what was I thinking? Why? 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 Okay. To believe Leo is a female? She's a female. And you're being Delulu. She's a female. Thought it was just a young kid. Nope, she's a female. Eleanor Cleason is literally her full name, but people forget that fact and like to say she's a dude. If she's a dude, show me a freaking picture of her shirtless. Eh? Females can't take off their shirts. So why can't Leo? Eh? She may be flat-chested, but she's still got chest under there. She can hide. She could literally, like, pull some... Okay. This part is really cool. She could, like, maybe tie some knives or something back there, but that's not the point. Blah. What happened to just wearing a t-shirt? Bless you. I forgot she had this. I need regular pantalones. I forgot about that. They don't give you regular pantalones. Sucks. No, my pantalones. And that's the only Spanish I learned. Alright, whatever. What am I looking at? Never mind, I don't care. You refer to Leo as a guy? Yeah, Leo's nobody knows who's running the Mishima Zaibatsu, truly. I like to go with a and say Zoe, you know. But that's just me. So, yeah. That's just me. I like to think Zoe is running everything behind the scenes, and, yeah. Jesus Christ, bro. How many freaking cocktails did you down, man? Oh no! Don't tell me he's gonna be drunk proposing! Dude! I'm trying not to get freaking... I'm trying not to go freaking crazy with this right now. This dude is drunk and he's on the beach! Don't tell me you're about to do something stupid because you're drunk! Go take a swim! This is not happening! This is what happens when you read fan fiction. You start to fangirl out of turn and get exposed for how wimpy you are. Don't become a fan fiction reader. It will ruin your life. Do read, duh. Oh wait, actually, supposed to add one more. Mad for sure. Don't get Miguel mad. Hand him a beer bottle and just chill. Because if he's angry, you won't have a face to look at him with. Look at that good little mustache. But yeah, Leo is 100% a girl. I think it's all untrained brawler style. Where is that? Where is... Oh right, I forgot. You can't... Okay, hold up. It's... But I got it. They didn't... Wow, man. They really did not give Leo any options either. Wow. Ah! Let's see, can I change? Nope, because if I change it, it'll be weird. Huh. Thinking... I'm just gonna stick with my gut here. Doop-doop. No! Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh my god, why? Why did I do that? Okay. Save color. I'm pretty sure more or less the same thing. Okay, I'm trying something out here. Wait. Bob's moves are stupid? Wow. Bro said Bob's moves are stupid. Dang, bro. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure back. Not that. Boop 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 boop. Yep. What the freak am I changing? Oh. Okay. This random ball of nothingness. Yep. I borrowed this from Tekken 8. Yeah, I'm borrowing this from Tekken 8. Glad that Junior isn't here, else he'd call me out, be like, "Hey, what you doing?" To call me out for stealing one of his fits. I'm one of his fits. You can't sue me for this. But yeah, Zoe, the Zoe I was talking about is a cut character from, I think Tekken Mobile? She was supposed to be the head of Mishima Zaibatsu, so she would be under Nina. Yeah. Yeah, she's secretly the one that's leading all the soldiers. Nina just gets all the work because it's Nina. But yeah, that's my theory. Zoe's just commanding the Mishima Zaibatsu until someone takes the seat again. My question is, did y'all notice the continuity problem of two of the Mishima Zaibatsu and Kazuya's tournament in Tekken 8? Kid you not, the Mishima Zaibatsu was holding a tournament in Tekken 8, and at the same time, Kazuya's like, you're all gonna fight for your country, and if you lose, your country is obliterated by me, ha ha ha. There's two tournaments going on at once. One is for the seat of the Zaibatsu, and the other one is literally for fighting for your country. Kinda like, which one do you enter? You can't do both at the same time. And if you don't do Kazuya's tournament, you're gonna freaking die. Your country's gonna be no more. Gonna be taken over by a bunch of soldiers. Is he just gonna start cutting pieces of the world in half? Like, when I thought about this, and this is really a dumb drunk thought, but is he just gonna go into this, fly into the sky and just look at a part of the world and like just sit it with his laser? They literally just gonna like just slice Africa down the because of a fighter that lost a fight to Falcaram? Just cut cheesecake in half. Or is he gonna cut it the other way, you know? Just now it really is South and North Africa. Is he gonna cut a piece out that's supposed to be Egypt? I'm thinking too hard about this. I'm just ruminating here. None of these thoughts are for real, but like weird Tekken thoughts with your local crackhead. They turned the Mishima Zaibatsu one into Kazuya tournament? What? Jax over there and blow it up? I thought he was just gonna slice it. This part's mine. This half's yours. I'll be taking the resources off your hands. Imagine trying to bargain Hawaii with Kazuya. Be like, listen, you can take the volcano. No, you guys get the volcano side. I get everything else. Be like, dang, man. We literally can't live. It's a king. Armor King. I actually like fighting Armor King, so there's that. Picture of my stuffs before I possibly lose. Okay, is he drunk or not? Cause now I'm confused. Like, bro's down several cocktails. What are you doing? Oh God. Has to be specially made. There's no way those fins don't look like an eyesore just sticking out without any covering, bro. All of man's clothes is specially made because of those fins. Bro can't even sleep on his back. What? Nope. Oh my God, I leaned back.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, I literally blocked low. Like, bro, freak on. I'm done with this freaking king, man. Oh my god, I'm so done with this king. I'm so done with this king already. How? How? I was perfectly turned around. Nope. Okay, that was my fault. Ah, so freaking done with this king, man.
Round 4. Fight.
Now he wants to play seriously? Oh, come on, bro. So done with this king.
Final round. Fight.
Freaking way. Nope. Bruh. They grab it when they know they're gonna lose, man. What? Are you serious? Oh my god. He's gonna leave, isn't he? Bro's gonna take that win and leave because he know next round I'm gonna get him. Yep. Yep. It's always Armor King mains. No, I'm just kidding. It's those King mains that be giving y'all a bad name, bro. When Kings feel threatened, they start getting grabby. Cause they all know y'all finna lose. Like, half the time y'all can't even break grabs. Should've grabbed him. Whee! Ooh. Okay. Bro. I'm still on the fact that this is drunk. You serious? I really hope that they don't make this William Lars. I'm on T. I don't think we can play Phoenix. My internet has been trash and I haven't been able to play with any one of my friends. Which is kind of the reason why Kuro hasn't, well, I mean that's basically the reason why hasn't been seen in a while. But, you know, it makes sense. I will miss him, but yeah, since we can't play anymore, we kind of don't play anymore at all, actually. Bro, oh my god.
Round 1. Fight.
I'm gonna come after this match. Dang, that was kind of a weird thing. No more floor breaks. Thank you. I was trying to do something else, but my brain blanked.
Round 3. Fight.
Stop trying to punch me in my gut, bro. Bruh. Gotcha! Bro thought he could celebrate early. Nope.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Bruh. Oh my god. I really hate that.
Final
God, bro.
fight.
What? Bruh. Bruh. Oh my god, man! Are you serious?